Kai drives the long way home. Not because he needs to, but because the short way goes past the office. And on Saturdays, the office parking lot is empty. And the empty parking lot does something to him that he would rather not name. He takes Route 9 instead, past the car washes and the mattress stores that never seem to have any customers, past the Dunkin' that has been under construction for 4 months, past the billboard for a personal injury lawyer whose face seems to have faded, leaving behind just the phone number and a vague impression of confidence. He is narrating to himself. This is something he has started doing in the car. Not out loud, exactly. Just a voice in the middle of his head that runs a dry commentary on the proceedings of his own life, as though he is both the subject and the journalist. Today the subject is Hector. Hector Marquez, 29, mechanical engineering degree, minor in computer science, terrific laugh, will make you feel understood, and then will disappear into a job offer in Austin without quite explaining what happened. Former co-founder, former best thinking partner, former person who answered his texts. It was not a bad partnership in the beginning. That is the part that keeps needling Kai. It was actually good. They had the thing, the energy, the way two people can sit in a coffee shop for 4 hours and build an entire company in their heads and leave feeling like it is already real. They named it. They made a deck. They built a prototype that mostly worked. Hector stayed up 3 nights to fix a memory leak that was not even in his part of the code. Kai brought coffee and bad ideas, and Hector filtered the bad ideas and drank the coffee, and somehow that was enough. Then Hector got the offer. Kai is not sure exactly when the pivot happened. There was not a meeting where Hector said he was out. There were just longer gaps between messages. There was a conversation about equity that got awkward and then was never followed up on. There was a time Hector said he would look over the revised pitch deck, and then did not. Kai sent a reminder.
Sorry, been slammed.
Kai said no worries. 2 more weeks passed. And then at some point, without any ceremony at all, Hector was just gone. That was 2 years ago. Kai still has the Slack workspace. He logs in sometimes, not often. There are 412 messages in the general channel, most of them from the 6 months they were actually working. Some of them are very good. Some of them are the kind of creative shorthand two people develop when they are really thinking together. References and half sentences that would mean nothing to anyone else. He tried to draft a message to Hector on LinkedIn about a month ago. He wrote 6 versions and sent none of them. The first version was professional and a little cold, which felt dishonest. The second version was warm and a little needy, which felt worse. The third version asked directly about the equity situation. Accurate, but probably wrong as an opening gambit. The fourth version pretended 2 years had not passed. The fifth version was actually good, the right length, the right tone, and then he read it one more time and realized it sounded like a pitch. He deleted that one too. The sixth version was 3 sentences.
Hey, hope Austin is treating you well. I've been thinking about the old project.
He stared at it for a while and then closed the tab. The problem, Kai thinks, is not that Hector betrayed him. If it were that simple, he would know what to do with it. He would put it in a box labeled betrayal, carry it for a while, and eventually set it down somewhere. But Hector did not betray him. Hector got a good job offer at a company with health insurance and a real salary, and the kind of stability that is genuinely hard to argue against, especially when the thing you would be sacrificing it for is a prototype that mostly works, and a deck, and a name. Life happened around Hector, and the project disappeared into the space that was left. That is all.
That almost makes it worse.
Because there is no one to be angry at. There is just the absence, which does not have a face, and so you cannot look it in the eye and tell it what it cost you. You can only drive the long way home and narrate to yourself, in the dry, flat voice that has started living in the middle of your head, the story of how you had a co-founder and then you didn't. He passes a billboard on the right side of the highway. It is tall and backlit, the way billboards are at dusk when the sun is going but the light is not quite gone. The background is dark blue. The text is white and very clean. Your idea won't build itself. Below it, in smaller text, Meridian Software. We build for founders. It is an ad for a software agency. Kai recognizes the genre immediately. The slightly aggressive copy, the appeal to urgency, the targeting of a demographic that has a lot of ideas and not enough engineers. He puts on his turn signal, pulls onto the shoulder, and sits there for a moment with the engine running. Then he picks up his phone from the passenger seat and takes a photo. He is not sure why exactly. He has no immediate plan for it. He will probably look at it later tonight and feel something in the vicinity of embarrassment and also something in the vicinity of recognition, the two feelings arriving together the way they often do. But he takes it anyway. The billboard, backlit against the darkening sky, the words patient and enormous above the highway. He sets the phone down and pulls back onto the road.